Alright, just pull into the Loves here in Idaho Falls, a little cruise around the truck stop, see what's around. But I'm here for a particular reason. It's just to kind of see if it's worthwhile buying fuel in bulk or buying it elsewhere, because hey, you see the price up there. Okay, the cash price is $444.9. all right, so I don't understand why at the local Maverick gas station, truck stop, whatever you want to call it, see, there you go, $444 here, and over there at the Flying J it's $445. But at the Maverick gas station, I just drove past it, it's $375. So there's 75 cents per gallon difference. Okay, don't make any sense to me, to be honest with you. Get our trucks washed down there, get them washed out. Get the old Doug Andrews truck wash. But so $445. I just drive up here, one exit, and come off. Okay. All right. So here we are at the old Maverick. Look at that. Just into town. The freeway is 1 mile behind me. This is the first junction you come to, really, proper one. This is crappy filming here, but a bit of raindrops. $385 for credit and $375 for cash. So I think I can get a truck in here. Big truck, pull in here, round the back. Plus they do incredibly good things in here called a bundle. It's like bacon and scrambled eggs and something else, all wrapped up in a pastry type thing. Short crust pastry type deal. Can I get a big truck in here? I think I can. Oh yeah, bags of room. That's what it's for, really, but you could probably come in here. Oh, you get straight out the other end. Bear with me on this, and I'll turn it around and have a little chat about this freaking fuel stuff. Oh yeah. Yep. And you can even come in this way as well. Egg salad. Okay, let me spin it. Okay, so I've had a little chat with the people in the Maverick there. They have got some discount cards. The regular one gets you 2 cents a gallon off of the pump price, which is $3.85. If you want the $3.75 price, you have to get a thing called a Nitro card, which is no big deal. You set it up with your come out of your bank account. I'm guessing it's probably similar to the Conoco app that I have on my phone for buying gasoline for the pickup, where you go in, you just pull out the pump, similar to the Loves app, where you just say what pump you're on and you get 25 cents a gallon off of your fuel using the Conoco app. I need to check in to see how much Conoco are charging for their fuel now. So I'm getting a wee bit into this fuel saving thing, because there's not a lot of areas that you can save money in with the trucks. You don't want to pay the drivers any less. Insurance is not going to go down. Our truck prices, we've bought them at the right price. They're financed through the bank. That's all right. We've done that, and it's saving us in our maintenance quite considerably, because the trucks are just not breaking as much. Touch the wood, all that stuff. So fuel is the big variable. I have got some prices here in comparisons. If I take our discount off that we get, it's not a lot in the fuel cards, and the charges a transaction fee and all that, so it's a bit of a wash. But if we fueled up at the Maverick in Las Vegas instead of the Loves, it'd be 55 cents a gallon less. if we fuel up in Idaho Falls at the Maverick instead of the Loves, it'll be 49 cents a gallon less. This is a good one. If we fuel up in Laramie at the Maverick instead of the Loves, it's 65 cents a gallon cheaper. And if we fuel up in Monticello instead of Green River, Utah, it's 59 cents a gallon. So if I take those, we don't go to Vegas much, but if I take Monticello's 59, Laramie 65, so what were they? 60, 120, 134, and then Idaho Falls is 134, 143, 173, and divide that by 3, what's that? About 58 cents a gallon cheaper, average. We'll probably fuel up more at the Laramie one, so we're probably about 60 cents a gallon less. But let's just keep it simple for counting, make it 50 cents. And if our trucks are averaging 500 gallon a week, I don't know if they are, but they used to be. We'll certainly get some more fuel efficient trucks now, but if we can just say, and also see what this as well, Maverick's not in Texas, but Stripes are in Texas, and they're about 70 cents a gallon, 65, 70 cents a gallon cheaper than the TA. So why do it? Why are we just, we're like chickens pecking at the thing for the feed to come down. We go into these big shiny Loves and TAs and Flying J's, and we throw the card in the machine that's on the app probably with most guys now, and we go pull in there, tell them what pump they're in, and we throw it in there, and we pay the top dollar for our fuel. I just think that has to change. It has to change in our company, that's for sure, because we just can't afford to be paying 60 cents a gallon more for fuel. It's just daft. So we'll figure out where the trucks can get in. I know we can get in Idaho Falls, I know we can get in Monticello, I know we can get in Laramie. There's one in Denver we can get in as well. There's one in Pueblo we can get in. So if we can do that, and our trucks are averaging 500 gallons a week, and there's 10 of them around reefer, there's 5,000 gallon. And it's not, let's just not even take it at the 60 cents. So let's take it to the 50, and we'll call that 2,500 that we're saving there. And if we do that with our 5 oil fuel trucks, and half that, that's $1,250 we'll be saving there. So that's $3,750 a week. That will just, the diesel's the same, so we just need to get a little bit cute, smart, whatever you want to call it, and stop fueling up at these mega places, and I really like Love's truck stops. I think they do a fantastic job, and if it was more in line with the other places, I would. And the Flying J is more expensive than the Loves in Idaho Falls, but their motto is clean places and friendly faces. If I was getting 60 cents a mile more than everybody else, all the little guys like us, I would have a friendly face as well. It's just too much money to be thrown away to these big mega companies. So don't get, Maverick's not a small company, they're a big company, but they're small in the fuel trucking side of things. So I think we'll be switching over. They do a fuel card. They do a Maverick only fuel card, and one that's connected to WEX so that you can fuel elsewhere. But we'll probably just keep our other fuel cards in the truck as well, and the guys can have 2 fuel cards, so that if we do send them to North Carolina on a load, they can use that fuel card to fuel as well. So a little bit extra work with the IFTA, but for all that money each month, we'll need to have a look at it. Even if you've got one truck and you can save, if you've got one truck and you're driving as an owner operator, you'll be running harder probably. Maybe burning 600 gallon a week. But even if it is 500, and you're choosy where you fuel and you're a bit more particular where you do it, and you're saving 60 cents, it's got to be worth it. $300 a week, you know, 1,300 a month. That's free insurance, isn't it? Or thereabouts, or something like that. So it's not to be thrown away, especially in these times where people are struggling. I see it in the truck drivers and owner operators' faces when they're walking into truck stops. We're not the cheeriest bunch when we're fueling, you know, especially when it's a little bit cool, but people seem to be a little bit downtrodden looking and a bit weary because there are difficult times out there. So I'm going to do whatever we can to try and save a bit of fuel money and stick it into the bottom line if we can. That's what they say. We're not going coast to coast right now. We're doing a little bit more regional work, but the turnover has probably dropped, but the bottom line is probably a bit better. No, not as good as it used to be last year when we were commanding any kind of money we wanted, but they say turnover for vanity and profit for sanity. So try to do that, try to hang in there, make some smart moves, work a little bit more smarter than instead of harder, because I don't have the beans in me to work any harder, so I'll need to try and do it a bit smarter. So sorry to ramble on. If anybody knows any way to get cheaper fuel, please let me know. Okay, thanks for watching.